Hi everyone! Today we're going to make a recycled Christmas decoration. The materials are easy to source from everywhere, and it's going to be a fun, easy project that most everyone can do. Now we have here a regular plastic water bottle, and we're removing the bottom part. It's kind of hard, so you better be careful doing it. Now, make sure it's a clean water bottle, okay? And so you need a picture. We just grabbed whatever picture we could from the magazine, and hopefully these people don't mind. But grab your favorite family photograph. It can be a couple, a single picture, or your pet, and you can make several of these to adorn your tree. And now we're going to make the leaves. The leaves are going to come from the same bottle. Now, please be careful in using like cutters and everything so that you don't harm yourself. And for those of us who aren't familiar with cutting on plastic bottles, you can use a pencil pen, a marker to make the leaf shapes. They don't have to be perfect, but we used a large black marking pen so we could just draw on the somewhat smooth sections of the plastic water bottle. Now you can just skip over this step if you're familiar with cutting leaves and you have practice, but if you're not, we suggest you plan out where you're going to cut. Now we just use this section here, but we can use other parts of the bottle later if we still need more leaves. If you notice here, I cut big leaves, but we don't want to include the black outlines when we do this project. So we made it kind of big so that you could cut inside the black outlines. Now, this is kind of the difficult part, but don't worry, there are fun parts later on. Now, back with the cutter, so be very careful that you don't cut yourself. Use the cutter and also the scissors. Use the scissors as much as you can instead of the cutter, and we suggest that to protect your surface area you use a cutting mat. But if you don't have a cutting mat like our demo here, do not let it prevent you from doing this project. Just use a cardboard maybe to protect your surface. So what we did was we tried to make a cut just in one section and use the scissors to protect our delicate fingers. So as you can see, it's not as easy. Not everything about this project is easy peasy, but you can absolutely do this project with ease if you practice and know what you're doing. Now, if you want to do it the slow way, cut on the black outlines and then just trim it out later. That's what you can do. So this is don't mind my nails, I'm sorry, but I didn't have the manicure for this project. Just focus on the materials instead of my very craft worn hands. Okay, so just continue to do all the leaves. Have some fun music while you're doing it, or watch TV. Not really watching, but something that is fun so you don't get bored while you do the leaves. And just accumulate as many leaves as you possibly can. So we sped up this video so that you won't be bored and that you can see how fun the project gets to be later on. Okay, so just continue to make as many leaves as possible. Now we used a water bottle that has serrations, kind of like grooves in it, to show you that even if you can't find a totally smooth plastic water bottle, you can still do this project with ease. Now don't mind the like, you could see that it's not perfectly smooth, like it has a bit of dents and stuff. It doesn't matter, you can still use it. Okay, so yeah, so we're just accumulating a lot of the leaves, and then we're going to cut out the black portions later so that your project is as neat as possible. Now if you skip the step with the black outlines, what you'll notice is you'll get more space and you'll get more leaves because you won't be using up as much space. So if you want, you can practice so that you don't have to use the marker, and you'll be saving on marker ink as well. Now see here, this portion here, we can still use it for leaves. See the bottom where it's not so full of grooves. Now the grooves, you can make another project with that later, but for now we're just doing the wreath decoration. Okay, so I'm going to show you an easy, fast way to make the leaves here without doing any markers. Okay, because I got bored and I didn't want to do the marker thing anymore. So as you can see here, you make little kind of squares or long rectangles with the plastic strip, and you make a diagonal line in the middle so that there's already kind of a long triangle, and then you just curve the edges to make your leaf. So this is a really fast way to make a leaf without the markers. Okay, so again, make a long rectangle, cut it in the middle, and then use the kind of the thinner portion at the edge to make the curve. Okay, we're trying our best to show you, and don't mind my very, very dirty fingers, because I tried the project out with nail polish earlier, so I didn't have time to clean my nails, so just sorry about that. But really, crafting is a very dirty, kind of messy kind of activity, but it's fun, and you will enjoy the results once you've really kind of explored the process. So we're now just making the video fast so that we'll get to the fun part quicker, and you can see how to make the leaves look like real leaves. Now this project, you can make different things from the leaves. Once you can find a way to make the leaves, like in your spare time and everything, you can make like fake plants for decorating picture frames, or you can make a fake plant for your desk if it's, you know, it doesn't have sunlight and you have a brown thumb like me. You can make plants for your home to decorate your home. Of course, real plants are always better. I love real plants to decorate our home, but sometimes you just don't have the right conditions in your home to take care of a plant. So this project can actually help you in other projects to just start it off. And really, we want you to make projects from plastic water bottles because they'll last long and you won't throw them. They won't clutter up the oceans or landfills. You know, it's exciting to find ways to recycle trash and help our environment. It's very polluted in the Philippines, as everyone knows, and we all need to chip in. We need to chip in for this project, for different projects. We all have to think of ways to reuse what we consume, and the more we do projects like this, the more we help our country, the more we help our neighborhoods. Please feel free to share this video, share it to your neighbors, and have a craft party. Everybody doing crafts together is really so much fun. And to get into the habit of recycling things, we need to really get into that as a country. And it's also, we are being more creative, being more imaginative, inventive. It helps, not only kids, but everyone. It helps the creative juices to flow when we do projects and crafts. Now, even if you're not crafty, you're going to have fun with this project. Now, okay, I kept on talking. And so, yeah, we just glue gunned the plastic leaves onto the back of the water bottle bottom, as you can see. We glue gunned the picture. You can just tape it, or you can make space around it so you can remove the picture and change the picture later on. You can make ways so that it won't have to be the same picture all the time. You can actually even drill a hole there, but you'd need difficult, industrial tools to punch a hole into this bottom. It's pretty sturdy. So we tried to actually make a wreath without the center, but it was difficult. So we didn't want you to have any injuries or everything. So we're just doing the picture thing, and I think it turned out well. So we're finishing up this sorry about this the sounds in the background, but anyways, onto the project. So we're finishing up and making it kind of a crystal, idyllic, paradisical wonderland plastic, but this is for Christmas and we want green. So I have chosen a nail polish from Taiwan, and it is a nice kind of realistic color, and it's got a bit of a sheen to it. So it's not really that shiny, but it's got a little bit of glitter to it, but still leaving the leaves realistic looking. Okay, so if you're not careful, this can be pretty messy and it can get onto the picture. But we didn't want to, fiddle around with the picture later on and put it in after the thing was painted, because we're kind of just lazy that way, or I am kind of lazy that way, so sorry about that. But you can do it whichever way you want. You can put the picture later on. I just wanted it to be done and to be fun looking while I was coloring, so I put the picture in already, and I hope those guys don't mind. They're being close up. Well, they were on a magazine that I had lying around, so they probably don't mind and probably like being the center of attention right now. So just finish up the painting, and later on you can dry it out in the sun. It'll dry out really fast. Now I left it just greens, but what you can do is make little stars out of the plastic. You can make little circles, punch out circles, different shapes, and color them with different colored nail polish. And then you could just glue gun everything on there. You can even add leaves at this process. In this process, it's very simple to correct things and add things. so that it's more lush and green. So it just took me about half the morning to finish this, or well, honestly the whole morning, because with the drying time and all the mistakes, yes, I had mistakes doing this, it took me the whole morning. But if you watch this video and not do the mistakes that I made, then it'll be about half the morning. So that's the project for you. I hope you really like it. We just put a recycled gift ribbon on it. Don't throw away the ribbons that you get this Christmas from gifts. You can use them for a lot of projects. So our family, we do not like throwing things away because there's treasure in trash. There is so many things that you can do with things that other people throw away. We got this from our parents, and we just love to think of new things of using things. So you can see that my ribbon has a little kink in it, and that's because of the gift that it was on. But that's going to be covered, so don't worry. Now you're going to make a little felt circle, and this cloth is scrap, so oops, a little big. So to make the circle kind of even, just fold it twice to make a little 1/4 section, and then cut it in a curved way. So these are fast ways to make your felt circles for the backing. Some people, they would just leave it this way because it's actually sturdy enough, but to make it nice, you can even make it into a gift. If you did it neatly enough, it would be nice to put some cork or felt or whatever material you have on hand. So this cost us nothing, 0, 0, 0, because I have maybe if you buy the nail polish, then it's going to cost you money, but basically 0. Okay. Have fun with this project, everyone. We hope you recycle a lot of plastic bottles. Catch us later. Bye.